I'm also doing bits on the bag. There's these little ties on there. Yeah, I'm just doing the edges. You can see that. Also a bit of what they call stitches on the side there. It's starting to come off my base. Just do a bit on the actual bag. Flat dry brushing, or whatever you call it. Who knows what it's called? Who knows? Because the bag would be worn just a bit on the sides and on the top. Yes, I'm doing this with my fancy brush. Don't do that either. Doesn't matter now, because I'm a bit lazy. A bit around my skull. There's some bits on there. I don't want to do this. The fancy brush is going to stay in there. Do this with the crappy old brush I have. Let me zoom out. It'll stop me from doing this. Looks good. Looks good. Bit on the bones there. So what's the next step? To add a what to do? A bleach bone, if I can find it. Here it is. Bleach bone. So I want to lightly dry brush this across the top here. So picking out the skull. Ah, balls. Ooh. Get a bit too much on there. Just add in a bit of bleach bone. Pushing it a bit on the bones. You can see that. Just use it to highlight the legs hang. lightly dusted across the trousers. Mostly because I can't be asked to find another reddy colour. Each bundle is pronounced for them here. Why am I doing this? Who knows? Oh, that's the point. I forgot to do that. His teeth. His teeth. I use some bleach bone for the teeth. Doing this with a wrong brush. Just add some white. Just to make sure they stick out, because it's all kind of the same colour. Sort of cream colour around that. Fine brush. Yep, I got my fine detail brush here. Skull white. Skull white. Skull white. It's me opening it with one hand. Right. Shut that, we don't need that. Right. So basically, what I'm doing here is I'm putting a dab on visual tooth, just so that you can pick them out. Raw, raw. What's next? Right, next, Fortress Grey, just to finish off those little tiny stones. So I'm going to dry brush that on, I think. Because I can. Because I can. Yeah, they're a bit brighter now. What's left? We've done most of the details. Do some final highlights on. I'm just using pure skull white now. Just a touch at the top of the bone. skull in the bag. I am an ogre. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's done. Cool. What's next? Base thing we're going to be finishing off is the base. I reckon. A bit of the base when we come back. Right, back for the final part. The final part. Roll. Oh, I've gone crazy. So we're going to use Scorch Brown first, seeing as we've already undercoated the base. Stick loads of it on there. The base was already done earlier, as I said. A bit of sand. Bit of sand. So yeah, PVA glue. Games Workshop sand. Oh, anybody notice how Games Workshop sand used to be awesome? It used to have stones and stuff in it. Now it's just sand. Well, back then it was actually cork, ground up cork if it's a rock. And now it's just sand. And you're saying, hey, what's the wrong with it being sand? Well, I'm just saying it's dull. Well, whatever. You don't have to buy Games Workshop stuff. I'm gonna paint this entire base because it's not very interesting, and I will be right back. Right, that's that done. All nice and brown. Golden brown. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, I'll shut up now. Right, I don't want to do that with that. Doing it with an old brush. I have to retire my old. Oh, look at that. That's annoying. I'm saying I'm gonna have to retire this old, what was I saying? Old brush. That's what I was saying. Right, snake bite leather is next. You should probably do this with a large brush. Well, this is my large brush and it's not good, and I don't want to use the new ones. So what we're going to do, we're going to dry brush very lightly over the top. Snake bite leather, this is. And if I could keep the camera in frame, I would. I am so sorry. That's much better. Adding snake bite leather to the base, like a boss. Bit too much then. Bit too much. Dry brushing just across the base, trying to hit on the shoes. Spoke earlier when I did some of my other ogre videos that I was going to use for snow on the base. I've not done it for this one. I'm still not sure whether I'm going to do it. Let me know what you think. I can always add snow to this. Do a tutorial on that, on how I do snow. Snow is very difficult. Well, unless you just do it standardly as it comes. That just looks a bit fluffy. Good. Looks good. And guess what's next? That's right. It's not a wash. It's bleach bone. Bleach bone. Alright. So we get as much as it on. Dry brushing it on here. You want to be this layer needs to be quite thin. So I'm gonna lightly on top. Marathon. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I have to paint like more of these. At least I know what I'm doing now. You can always look at my tutorial. How to paint this. How to paint. Oh good. Oh come. Yeah. Pure gold. Pure gold. It's gonna be like a 90-minute, 3-hour video. I'll put the extended edition out. Yeah. Put on DVD. How to paint ogres. Just trying to get maximum coverage on there. I don't want to miss a bit. I think I missed a bit of sand under the base. Oh well. Let's put some grass there or something. Looking good, eh? Looking good. Tell you, bleach bone's used for everything. Everything's used for bleach bone. I gotta try out those new Games Workshop tufts of grass they brought out recently as well. At the moment I'm using army paint and stuff. No matter if you get some on the feet, it just looks like a bit of stone or whatever. Cool. Looks all good. Sweet. Right. Last bit of the painting, and then we will be doing the final bit, which is adding a bit of turf. So what I need to do now is find some green. I'll be right back.